say no if we're not going. If he can't say it to our face, so he just takes you aside. I was like, all right, we gotta go.
Also, Dooku did know about Maul killing Qui-Gon.
Okay. That wasn't exact. Yeah.
You went to Mustafar then with them. You trained a bit on the ship. You just hung out doing whatever your characters were doing. You made it to Mustafar. You started going towards the base, sneaking around, doing a little bit of looking, see what's happening at that base. And then that's when you saw the ship land. And Darth Maul exited, greeted by a large group of like Black Sun mercenaries. They brought him in, and you went inside. You went to a control room that's kind of like a traffic control for the base. Took out the people in there going through the vents and just rushing them. Half of you went up, the other half went down to go to the prisoners, the other half went up to go to that meeting. And that's where you heard them talking about a project they're working on. By collecting the boxes, they're amassing that for some sort of mission. You don't know what that is yet. But it does prove to be some significance to them, possibly for power, possibly for information. You're not quite aware, but it did seem like the reason they were banded together was to find these boxes.
I very much enjoy the idea of Darth Revan pitting the Separatists against the Republic for the boxes, because that is very much something he would do. Just kidding. Predictions not yet.
Well, what amazes me is that I have somehow made things like the games or stuff.
But you added the HK droid, yes. Some of the characters act like they would.
Well, I looked up old droids, and that was the one that popped up. Yeah. I was like, all right, I'll go with that.
Okay, so who are we starting with?
We'll go back to you. So yeah, it was Anakin who force pulled it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, you gave the signal to him. He did it. Darth Maul stopped in the air for a bit, but then Anakin overpowered it. And then they're like, all right, after him. And we kind of paused there. Now, when he kind of forces it, I want you to make a will check. And I'm going to make a will check for Anakin as well, and Ahsoka.
That's in characters. My willpower is 2, so that would be... Willpower of 2, that would be 2 green.
I'm just throwing this out there, Alex. If any,
it's gonna be hard check.
Just kind of throwing this out there to you. With the will checks, is technically any of the other soldiers are going to have to make those will checks as well.
Well, the boxes.
Yeah.
Wait, is this?
Let's see, they would have already come into contact.
Is this the box? As in.
It also has only affected people.
Is this the not cool? What's it? Is this the check for... Oh god, what was it called? That we do every time, the discipline check.
Yeah.
Yeah, the discipline, sorry.
Okay, well, I mean, I passed anyways, but I have a slightly better discipline than just my normal.
Wait, did Anakin fail?
Will. That's not good. Wait, that might be good. Because that'll...
Alright.
Anakin starts spewing his insecurities in the middle of this fight, so I can...
Fucking hilarious. Alright, so he force pulls into the hand, but as everyone starts to crowd around him and jump on him, he just freezes in place.
Not good, not good. This is not good.
What's going on up there? Standbot, Anakin. Sorry, General Skywalker. What's going on up there?
I was definitely not busy enough to press the push to talk on the comm.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them.
I was not expecting that.
Well, I guess Darth Vader won't exist because Alex's grunts are about to murder this man.
Good.
We are changing the course of history.
Alright, well, he's going to be very disoriented, and they're going to have a chance to swarm him. At least some of them.
Is there anything I can do to prevent that right now?
No.
Smoke bombs.
They're just going to jump on him kind of immediately.
Okay.
You also kind of stopped for a second, but you overpowered the screams and stuff.
Okay.
How does Ahsoka do?
I can use force pull to pull them off, theoretically.
Oh wait, you can react, but we're gonna make you go into
combat?
Yeah, soon. I'm gonna
How
quickly
many of them
cut
are
to
there?
them.
There's a lot.
Yeah,
Well,
we're about
I'm
to
just
go into
putting the
combat with those
ones that
other
would be-
5, so you could.
I'm just gonna put the ones that would be like directly right around him. Like Maul's gonna jump up immediately because he already saw the force thing, and Anakin stopped for a second. Like he was already jumping his ass.
Yeah, no, he was already on his way.
With what
Um,
legs?
Total sense.
And most of the guys standing around were guards to the people that were in the middle. So there's gonna be some people around him, around you guys. Now they're not aware of you yet. Like they see you there, but they're not. They're more
They don't
focused
know
on the
that I'm
fact
with
that
you.
fucking Anakin's there.
Yeah, they don't recognize me yet.
So to throw
Oh,
this
wait, I
out
could
there,
just talk Anakin out of it, because that's
ahead of
probably
time
more use than any fighting that I could ever do.
is
Yeah, so
Cuddly,
Anakin has come to, and he takes his lightsaber out, and they're
there were some
prepared for a
issues
fight, but
pertaining
it just,
Cuddly,
that
suspected
second
cheating and
of
just
like getting over it
not behaving.
allows them to
I
jump
can't believe I
on
have to describe it as that, but
Anyway,
just
we'll
straight up
cut
not
to the
behaving.
basement.
So
We'll cut to the basement
they've
crew real
been
quick.
they've left the
So
session.
Sayosa is still with you.
Though
but
their
she's
character is
just
still
gonna
here,
kinda be
and
just standing there.
Lemonzest's character, the
now.
droid, has been retconned into their position. So he's now here
Aiden,
with us.
you were close to that.
Well, they were coming over to me. There were like the guards in front of me, and they were coming over to me, and we were going to attack the
Right,
guards.
and they had just killed
The guys in the lobby. Yeah.
the guys in the hall. Then the bottom. I'm getting the map I drew out for the bottom floor. All right, got it. And you passed by a bunch of cells. You went to kind of like these force cells that looked more intricate and possibly hiding something behind them that's more valuable. And there are 5 guards. There are 3 now. Cadmark, the droid, and Sayosa come up to you, kind of see you hiding around the corner, and I guess wait for your signal or whatever.
All right, boys, let's kick some. Let's ambush them. Let's kick some ass.
It's time to chew gum.
Droid,
and
it's been far too long since you've gotten
I'm all
these.
out of gum.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna attack them, I guess. Are we able to
It's
get a
time to
bonus
kick
round on
gum
them?
and chew ass.
You would each have a round to react first.
Okay, yeah. Let's definitely do that then. I wanna.
Yeah, let's make it attack. You might blast through them.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Sayosa's attacks are what they are until she's gone.
Blast them.
So she'll take out 1.
Okay. What's the
Joe, do you want to try to
difficulty?
blast one's head off?
Short
Yeah.
range means I only roll
Yeah,
one
it's gonna be
dice.
short.
Okay. I succeed with 3 advantage, and I'm going to use that to activate. I'm using my fire collar, by the way. It does 5 damage. It has Pierce 2 and Vicious 3. What does it take to activate a weapon quality?
2 advantage, I believe.
Okay.
Let me see. It actually says on this chart.
It says 1 or 2, but I don't know what the.
Oh, it just costs 1. Okay.
Well, it says weapon qual. Oh no, default is 2. That's what it is. I wasn't sure if it was like some were 1, some were 2. So I'm gonna activate blast and then add a boost die to one of our next rolls. So the people who are within engaged range of the guy that I hit takes 2 damage. I believe that's right. Cause blast 2.
That would be the other 2 around them. So.
Yeah.
They're all. Wait. So how much do you do directly?
It does 5 to the first guy, and then the other guys take 2.
Okay.
This is
Alright, so
short
they're
range.
still up.
What's the damage?
Sayosa Dex 1. Yeah, it's just 1 because it's short range. And the droid is gonna take aim. And fucking fire.
Yeet.
I blast one.
Well, I'm gonna aim. I have accurate 2, and I did 2 aim. I took 2 aim actions. Or
You
Okay.
have to take a strain for that,
Yeah.
which is fine. Just mentioning it. Yeah. So this person's dead.
yeah, I believe so.
Let's see what this lands on. Oh no, it was a success and an advantage. I saw it. But anyway, that cancels. We'll do it. Yeah, that. Wow. So how much damage are you doing?
This does 9 base.
Which
So
gun are you
then
using,
10,
Joe?
11, 12, 13,
LD1.
14, 15, 16.
You're using the
So
LD1?
it does Pierce 3. What? Yeah, I'm using LD1.
That's
I think I crit.
yeah, 9. It's got yeah.
I didn't crit. Damn it.
Pierce 3. Are you
We're
sure?
doing 16. You pierce 3. He's already damaged. Yeah, it goes down.
Get yeeted.
So one gets blasted with like a grenade to its chest and does some splash damage to fire.
Now I gotta charge.
Lights some of them, and then just you fucking deck it, and then Dennis will finish off the one that's burning alive.
Cool.
So is that all of them?
Then
Yep.
we're gonna rush in. Are there any Jedi in there? Like, is Sushi
All
in
right,
there?
so you rush through the hallway, and you see one cell. There's 2 cells, one directly in front of you and one off to the left that has an assortment of people. Quite a few young children and some older people that looked malnourished and had been there for a long time. And then off to the right, there are a few people in them. There, one you recognize as Sushi.
All right. What does the stuff look like? The doors look like? Because I'm gonna try and
There are
open them.
so like these force fields.
Do I see what's powering them?
No, not directly.
Well, do I see wires that lead up to them?
No.
Oh. Well, fuck. I want Cadmark to try and hack him because I know he's got a good computer skill.
Okay. There is a control.
I don't know.
believe his computer's is 2 yellow.
Yes.
Okay.
This would be a hard check. Cadmark is a smuggler and a thief, so you probably come across something from this before. So I'm not going to give him a set effect, but it's definitely not common, so I'm not going to give him a boost either. He does not succeed.
Shit. Then I'm gonna try and find the power source.
Oh, Basaios is still there, so she could
Oh,
give him a
okay.
boost.
She has a good computers.
He succeeds.
Cool.
He just needed 1 success to succeed, so.
They don't have any weapon. Do they have? I'm guessing they're unarmed, right?
What, the people inside?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm pulling Sushi up and handing her my lightsaber.
How?
Remember,
What-
he grabbed
what
it
do you
from
do?
It's a very long story. Don't ask too many questions. General Skywalker is here. Here's a lightsaber. There's some Sith going on. It's way too long and complicated to explain now. I'm gonna need you to take this, slamming my lightsaber in her hand, and help me and my friends here get all these people out to the VCX, which is, I tell her the coordinates. All right, cool.
Are
We
you
need
gonna
to
be able to
leave
hold all of us?
now.
Shit, stolen.
We're leaving now.
All right, very much like it's definitely you, considering you think of logistics later. Anyway, let's get these children out of here.
Yeah.
She kind of grabs the
If you kill all the
children.
kids, we won't have
I'm-
Says helping route them up.
Yeah, so we're all gonna.
Some of the older people behind, like, they're not that old, but like 30s, 40s. They pick up like the blaster carbines that the guards dropped, and kind of just start running out.
There's not an equipment. They wouldn't have kept your stuff nearby, would they?
You do not see her stuff nearby now.
Well, I was asking her, but I wasn't sure if maybe they
she's like,
disarmed
they
them.
took my stuff. They took my stuff a long time ago. I have no idea where it is.
Okay, cool. Then we just need to get the fuck out of here. We need to go. So we're just booking it then.
Okay, now pause there. You guys are starting to run back to what's happening
Back to death.
on the upper floor.
Good thing I upgraded heal a little bit.
Yeah, it was. Wow, good job, Anakin.
Yeah.
Well, I guess it kind of makes sense. It is like dark side energy.
And he
so-
would have never felt them before, unlike me, who this is
Right,
my
and he.
fifth time. And
That's a
you know,
good point. Next time you guys roll that discipline check against the bug, remember to give yourself a boost.
Oh, okay.
because like we've
You've dealt
been
with
there
this
before.
quite a few times,
Yeah.
so you kind of know how this goes. But yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna say if you want to take an action,
Mhm.
you can. If you want to take an action and a maneuver, like a full turn, you can before anyone else reacts, because they're completely unaware of you.
Okay. Let's see. So what's going on right now? Everyone's swarming him. Darth Maul is
Yes.
Darth Maul on the platform at this point?
Yeah, they're on the upper level.
Okay. And
Because
how
kind
many
of how I
is-
described it before was kind of
Yeah.
like rows of like a bowl, like kind of
Yeah.
like a courtroom that was surrounded on all sides
How many
by
is he being
pews.
swarmed by?
The number you're seeing here. There are some other people around, but they're not. They're either too scared to fight a Jedi,
Mm-hmm.
well, like 2 Jedi, or they're like not really guards. They're just more there because they're part of the group, but not guards.
So Ahsoka also has her weapon out.
Yes,
Okay. Hmm.
which
Do
is
I
why you
try-
have the chance to react because they're not really attention to you.
Do I try and be the hero, or is the way out blocked at this point, or do we have a good escape route?
Well, the only 2 people that would be blocking it are the 2 people standing outside.
Okay. Do they think we're their friends?
They don't think you're your friends, but they think you're supposed to be there still because of your influence.
Okay. So they're not gonna like lock the door or anything.
Not unless they're directly overpowered, no.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. So I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna move around and clear a path to the door through the peak. So like, let's say doors over here, and we're stuck right. Let's say doors here.
Yeah, we'll
and
say
we're
no.
stuck
The
here.
door is more like would be here. They never really went from the door.
Okay, so they are pretty much back against the door, ready
Yes.
to go. Okay, so I'm gonna move around there and then try and take out, I guess, this guy right here on my way. And by take out, I mean maybe break his weapon or something.
Yeah, you could do that. You could also try to run to the door or use your maneuver to open it
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna use
and
my maneuver to
attack the
open it.
controls, and you could break it.
Yeah, I'm gonna break the door so that we can't get locked in.
Right.
Okay. Is that my entire turn?
It would be an action to attack the door, unless you want to take the chance of attacking someone near the door and then kind of having the possible advantage going to setting effect in the scene, because that is an option to spend advantage on.
Yeah, sure, I'll do that.
Okay, so you can
So
kind of
let's
move to the door, move wherever you want, and then attack one of the guards.
I'll be back.
Unless you want to try to attack them all, that's also an option.
I feel like that would be a bad plan. Has he been debuffed a little?
A little.
Okay. I can't take an aim. I do have.
I haven't changed any of their attacks. I've
Okay,
just
well,
health.
that's fine.
Really.
That's not what I'm worried about.
Right.
So, and then that. So that would be normal. Since I don't get any boost. And that's a triumph with 1 net threat.
Well, yeah, you succeed, which is the important part.
Yeah.
So with that triumph, you could make a terrain effect.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do the terrain effect then and keep the door open.
Okay, so you're just gonna kind of use the controls so that they can't mess with it and lock you in.
Yep.
All right. You do that. Who are you attacking? Just a guard?
Yeah, just a guard. Let's say this Hoth trooper
Okay.
right here.
So how much damage are you doing?
Oh, well, I was gonna cut his weapon and try and knock him out, but I guess
Yeah,
I
because
do-
you don't like doing damage to kill
at this
people.
point yet. Though this situation, I don't. This situation might be pushing me, because
Right, for flavor, I'm gonna say that you can like break people's weapons and like knock them out.
Okay, if I
Um,
beat their so that
yeah.
does 12 damage natively plus 1, 2, 3, 4, so 16 damage.
When you have breach on that, right? So it goes through
Yeah.
10 soak.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy goes down.
Okay, and then take a strain because of the net threat.
Yeah, just 1 strain because of the threat. You stop yourself from just outright killing you, although you're tempted to by the box's presence and just the stress of the situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
I got cheese balls though.
Thank you for talking. I'm in the middle of a game. Please go away.
Hey man.
You got cheese balls.
My favorite brother.
You got cheese balls?
Hey, cheese balls are important.
Yeah. Okay. So, is he knocked out at this point, or
Yeah, that guy's knocked out.
okay?
And then that'll be combat.
Okay. So roll
At
my
this
cool.
point.
I would assume since.
Yeah. Yes. Also, if you wanted to, another maneuver, you could, you could like activate your comms.
Yeah, I'm gonna activate my comms and send a rough guess of what's going on right now.
Okay. So upper floor, big
Upper
bad
floor.
Sith guy, we're fucked.
Darth Maul, Anakin is not great situation. Okay.
Yeah.
Triumph, so I guess I'm going again.
Damn, you now one thing you have been doing really well on is your
My
freaking,
cool rolls are
your-
insane.
your initiative rolls have been out of this planet.
Granted, they're only good if we roll cool. If we roll what's the other one? Vigilance? Yeah, my vigilance is not very good.
All right. Oh shit.
But yeah, so I go first.
Fucking malls. Whole cool is insane.
I'm returned.
Are you kidding me?
What happened?
Oh yeah, so over the comms, Stanbot mentioned that things have gone very far south.
What all happened? It was before Stanbot took his bonus
Well,
round.
you explain Stanbot because you made the call.
Stanbot, what did you do? We got everyone.
Anakin grabbed the box, and then it took him over for a second.
You
Darth
you
Maul
took you
jumped
took the
up.
box before we got the people out.
It was a very very poor. There's. I'll explain later. Just get
Okay,
those people
fine.
out.
Yeah,
We'll
we're
be
working
fine.
on
Get
that.
those people out.
IG looks like he wants to kill some guards, so we'll make sure we get some on our way out.
Yeah,
He specifically makes that noise
Please
into
note that
those.
IG actually does make the rebel.
Yeah, I was like, he makes that noise into the comlink.
If you want to make a hole in the wall, to get us out of here, if you want to find a better way to get us
Hole in the
extracted, that
wall.
might be appreciated.
I used to love that show on Cartoon Network.
Are there ships in the
Oh, yeah,
hangar
that was a
doors?
show. There are ships in the hangars.
What kind?
I'm sending
An
Syosa.
assortment.
I'm
'Cause
sending
they
Syosa.
repurpose ships, so there's an assortment.
I'm
Ooh.
sending Syosa to go into one of the ships.
You
and
know, if
start
they're not-
blowing
if they're
shit
not
up.
Tied down, we should just yoink them.
Okay, we could try doing that, but I think unless there's one that looks particularly valuable, we
Wait.
should use the cannons on it to like blow holes or something.
All these people. Do we have enough space on the ship for all these people? Because if
Oh
not,
yeah,
we
so
could
Stanbot, you're up. You go first.
I mean, there can't be that many.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna do the same thing
I'm
since
just thinking about money, bro.
I technically moved to like here. Maybe
Yeah.
I'll take out this guy now. I'm taking out small fry right now. I'm yeah. So lightsaber attack, same thing. I'm
Oh,
also
so this is
expecting-
interesting to note. Oh, so if you're just attacking, yeah, there's no additional thing. So one interesting thing
can
about
wound this
Maul's stats is that his lightsaber ability is agility based.
It doesn't matter, but I don't. Okay. Yeah, you can do lightsaber stats based off of almost anything. So that's 3 net success, and so I'm gonna crit once with that advantage, and then I do +3 damage. So that's 15 plus a crit.
Okay, so roll the crit because he does not quite go down. He's close.
Okay, so
Crit
that's
might finish him off.
percentage die. That's 80.
Wait, wait, Spencer.
Yeah,
How much advantage do you have?
I had one.
Oh,
How
well,
much?
this is overpowered. The target leaves himself open, and the attacker may immediately attempt another free attack against him.
Oh
Yeah, I'm
shit.
gonna do
Using the
that.
same pool as the exact pool of the attack. That's the crit you got.
Oh.
Ugh.
Well,
I was gonna ask how much advantage you have because he could just activate his stun 2 quality.
God,
It could
imagine
be
Dennis
more.
rolling that on the
Yeah,
first
no.
attack.
That'd be,
You rolled
that'd
the
be
exact same
terrifying,
dice pool.
honestly. Okay, that is a success
A
with
success.
1.
Yeah, you finish him off.
I have 2 net advantage, so I'm gonna add a boost to the next Two boosts
Person's
to the next roll, or just one?
Okay. Well, it'll be two. It'll be one. It'll just be one
Okay.
to the to your choice.
Next person's roll.
Okay.
Well, next teammate's roll. I
So
should
those two guards are out. Wow.
I'm expecting a snarky comment about how I'm not killing people. Also,
Right. Yeah. Not killed
Wasn't
anyone.
wasn't? Huh? I'm
wasn't
confused.
what?
Was anyone getting on you for that?
No, but like, I don't know. That seems like something Anakin might do. Not gonna lie.
Holy fuck.
So, how dead is someone right now?
I'm figuring on that now.
Oh.
Holy shit. Oh fuck.
Do that to Darth Maul next time.
Bye bye. Alright, took that guy off the board, right? Okay.
Yeah, I took the-
Maul
Yeah,
is going to attack Anakin here.
It's weird to think that Maul lives all the way up to just before Episode 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is weird to think about.
I was assuming he
Especially
actually
when you're
dies.
like me and you don't watch the shows
He
or
does
anything.
actually
It's
die.
like, wait, why the fuck is he even alive?
I mean, he was supposed to die in episode 1, but he didn't.
No, like, if you watch Star Wars Rebels, in that show, there is a fight between
Okay,
Darth
so
Maul
this is
and
going to
Obi-Wan
be hard
Kenobi,
for
and
Maul
Obi-Wan
to
kills Darth
do,
Maul really quickly.
but
So you gave Darth Maul Nemesis stuff. Does Anakin have anything that would help him?
well,
with
yeah,
that?
Anakin does have boosts against because I'm just using the stats that they come with, except my modified
Okay.
versions.
Also,
Ooh,
Darth Maul
this
was
is-
also trying to protect Luke. Because he understood the concept of the Chosen One, and he wanted balance of the Force.
That's whoa.
They gave us somebody else.
Oh boy,
That's a lot of,
that's a success. Bye bye, Annie.
Basically chicken. This, you want the
Is
fried
it?
or the rice
Oh.
one?
Wait.
So
That is 3.
yeah,
no,
the-
2.
the
That is
threat
that is a
stuff- so
single net.
I can read.
Want the garlic sauce?
He succeeds
Sorry.
with a triumph and a
Yeah.
advantage. That's not good.
Or it's not. It's not
So-
great.
Oh no, it's not good.
I mean, that's not a very I mean, it's a good roll, but it's not a fantastic roll because not enough to crit a second time with the like you can crit with the triumph, but it's not like you're getting a huge pull, you know.
Alright, so that does a lot of damage to Anakin. How much? Oof. Oof.
Spices.
Alright, Anakin's still standing, but it was a big gash. Big slash.
How the fuck could he do so much damage? I'm confused.
Because lightsabers do a shit ton of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Is this how Anakin lost his arm?
They go through, they're breached. They go through armor. Like, they just fucking tear through. So it just directly goes to your wounds. However, Anakin has a decent parry, so he's going to block some of that and take some strain. But it does hurt. Alright, that was Maul's turn. Oh, it's little baby Ahsoka's turn. Where the hell did her stats go?
God damn it, Alex.
I'm gonna get some water. I'll be back in a second.
Alright, there she is.
I'm probably
Alright.
putting enough on push to talk in case it sounds like I'm chewing.
Okay. She has a basic force push that she's going to try to do on Maul to get them the fuck out of the way so that they can run. Wow. Okay.
Should just yeet Maul.
No, that's
Oh.
dark side points. Although actually,
Wait, did we roll Dennis's? Did you?
Yeah, I did. So I'll use a destiny point for this because I don't want to make Anakin dying canon. So Maul's gonna
What
be
happened?
yeeted. Ahsoka yeeted Maul back a bit.
Did you rename
Good.
Maul to soon to be dead guy?
No, I didn't do that.
No, sorry. Did you choose Maul's character to be the guy named soon to be dead guy?
Yeah, because I had a lightsaber, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna make it that.
Here you can actually find Maul's character, right?
I'm sure I can, but I didn't want to. Anyway, that's Ahsoka's turn. She's going to use a maneuver to. Why are Ahsoka and Anakin like backwards? Like I feel like Anakin should be that one. So anyway, Ahsoka's gonna run back and get ready to go. The guards are going to react to you, Stanbot. So they're gonna shoot. What is your range defense?
I have none.
Okay. Short range. Their skill. One success, second one. 2 success. And the last one. Fail. Okay, so 2 succeed. Grant, they only succeeded 1 success. They're gonna do 10 damage each. Does 10 damage. Well, 20 damage overall.
Is there any net fail or net
There was one
What-
net threat on one of them.
Okay.
But
So
that
I
will
am
go
barely
through.
at threshold.
Yeah, so double your soak to take that 20 because that's added both. That's adding.
Oh
both
right. Okay.
damages.
So yeah, still barely at threshold.
Okay, but you're still up. That's good. All right, those 3 guards' turn. It is back up to you. Ahsoka has ran out the door. Down the hall.
What about Anakin's turn?
He already went. Didn't he? No, actually, I missed Anakin. No, you're right. You're right. Yeah, Anakin's gonna fucking just try to yeet them all back more. Further into the
Wait,
wall as
hold
he's flying.
on. You said he has like the move tree maxed out, right? That means he
Anakin-
can throw. That means he can throw like everyone, right? Because you can throw multiple people.
Yeah, he could. I'm making sure. I need the
Yeah,
page
if he has the max thing, he can throw 5 people.
Yeah, the page closed. I want to see what this is at. He can move up to 4.
Okay.
That's granted if he succeeds. But I mean, it's probably going to succeed.
The dice have
Barely.
not been friendly. Jesus.
It is
Barely
barely
succeeded.
succeeds. Okay. Yeah, but he pushes back. He pushes Maul back a little further. And he pushes all of these guys back, then flying into the pit. And is going to run. Now it's back up to you.
I'm going to run and heal Anakin on the way.
Okay, you can go ahead and do that. I'm going to go back to the basement crew.
Well, we're leaving. Like
Right, so
we were going up the lift.
You're going up.
We're eating the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah, you're going up. So a couple of trips, you guys are standing guard as you're going up. There's that happening down. Now you see that the hangar, as you're hiding behind, is guarding. A ton of people are starting to group up into the hangar.
I send
With,
Cuddly to
yeah.
get into one of the whatever a vehicle that looks like it's got weapons inside of the hangar, and then just start shooting at the groups.
Okay. She hops into one of the modified, similar-looking ship you guys have. One of the XC or XV series, whatever it's called.
The
That's
VCX.
correct. Yeah, the VCX.
There's another one.
It's good. Well, they have a bunch of cargo and stuff that's modified
Oh, okay.
because they just repurpose ships. She hops into one of those because familiar, and starts shooting some of the guards that are amassing at some of the other ships and just starting to wreak havoc.
Dear God.
We're gonna use that cover to get out and make our way to the VCX.
Okay, you start running. You're running out to the VCX. At this point, Sandbot, you can get to the bottom floor where they are at.
Okay.
Is that what we're gonna do?
Yeah, we see the craziness down below, I assume.
Yeah, you see all the craziness starting to ensue. Where are you gonna run to? You're gonna try to run into a ship, try to run out and back to your ship.
We're gonna try and go back to our ship.
Okay, so you're gonna run out as you're moving, like they're carving through some enemies. You see all the blasters going around. A lot of them are targeting the ship. Some fly past your face as you're moving through and over boxes and under ships. You see to your right a group of younglings and some adults following with your familiar looking Padawan to your master. What was she again? My memory is failing me today. I have this written down.
Benefactor, I guess, is the best word.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be the best word. But anyway,
Not
you see her.
Not She was not my master, but like.
Well, no, she was.
Mentor, maybe.
Yeah, you mentioned she was the former Padawan. Right. That's it. Yeah, Teresa.
I would have to look at the notes. I haven't had to think
Yeah,
of that.
Teresa Kuno. That was
Okay.
former Padawan of your master. You
Uh,
see her as well.
I'm assuming she's running in the same direction I am.
She's
right now.
running like a bat out of hell. Like
Yeah,
following
so
the giant barbell.
I'm not gonna focus on like talking to her right now since I see we are both going in the same direction.
That is
So I'm
fair.
just gonna keep on going.
All right, you guys run. As you guys are running, you see some of the mercenaries start to set up a couple of large-looking guns. And they point them towards the ship that is wreaking havoc on the Hammer, and they just unload. As the and as you see, as you're running, you kind of look over your shoulder, and the ship is being torn apart.
I tell Sayosa
Slowly.
that if you're able to escape, then do. However, it would be fantastic if you were to turn around and start shooting the hangar doors or the hangar roof so it collapses.
She starts to respond, but that's when you see a rocket get released and the ship explodes.
Okay.
Nothing on the other end of the comms.
Well,
But a
she's
bunch
dead.
of the ships below are wrecked completely, and some of the floor from the top of the hangar collapses in,
hey,
revealing some rooms that were above.
this means that we keep the Y-wing, doesn't it? Huh.
We'll have the shuttle, but we don't have enough pilots.
We've got Dennis and R14. And Joe. Joe can pilot.
I
Anyways,
like how
well,
you
let's...
see that, you're like, okay.
Yeah, I can't.
Let's move on.
Well, no. It's because, like, remember, she's CIS still.
Right.
And
It's true.
she has, throughout this entire time, insulted the Jedi horrifically. And
This is
Talon
true, too.
personally doesn't care that he's been insulted, but it's, like, deeply ingrained into his race's culture to, like, worship the Jedi because they stopped a super bloody civil war from happening.
That is very
So, he's like, eh? I mean, it sucks. Thanks for your service. But, like...
true.
I have no clue who was in that ship. All I know is that someone just got blown up.
Well,
Yeah.
you would have heard it over the comms.
Right, I forgot about that.
But yeah, so but that explosion and the rubble that's left of debris allows you guys enough time to get into the ship and get the fuck out. If that is what you so desire.
Yeah, we're
It very
we're
much
getting
is.
the fuck out, and I want to have
Alright,
me and
since
Joe,
Dennis-
and I want to have everyone who's like good at shooting stuff hop in the guns and just start shelling the hangar
Right,
door.
since Dennis is not here, I am not going to do the space combat thing I had planned because I don't know.
Yeah,
Dennis,
it would suck to
counts
do
and
another space combat without tennis.
and we don't even have a pilot at all.
Yeah. that can like actually know what they're doing.
Right. So we'll leave that for a different time.
We can retcon it. We can basically go back. We could say there was space combat, and we figure it out later.
Yeah, but anyway, you will, if there is like time or something for it, or we start a bit earlier, whatever, we can go back and do that. But basically, like Darth Maul catches up, just try to yeet you out of the sky.
And probably fails.
Probably failed because Dennis is a really good pilot. But
by the way, I just want to throw this out there: shelling the hangar door.
as you're leaving,
Yeah, like everyone
Alright, yeah,
hop on the
you can
turrets and
shoot
just
back.
shell the hangar doors.
yeah, you guys can shoot back, start breaking them, and there's some rocks that fall, but you don't do enough damage to be anything substantial. So the VCX is extremely cramped now. As you're getting out of there,
That's fine. I mean, Skywalker.
It's really bad.
I'm gonna go around healing wounds, as I assume my mentor is at the moment.
We also don't forget we have the med station too. So,
yeah.
Where do
yeah.
you think we are?
well, no, we have like Bacta tanks.
Well, yeah, but no one's that injured.
Yeah. Okay. So, the important
No one took
people.
a tank rifle
so-
to the face.
Not yet. Someone did, just not right now. So I'm going to have Sushi, Ahsoka, Anakin. Joe, do you want to be up front by the pilot seats, or do you want to be in the gun?
I think I'm best in the gun because I have
Okay.
a high gunnery skill.
We'll assume that Dennis is piloting.
Well, I would assume I would be healing Anakin because he
Yeah,
kind of.
you'd be healing. Dennis would be. Cadmark would
Yeah,
be
I've got a
piloting.
really high gunnery skill, so I'll be
The R2 unit will be co-piloting.
Okay, then. While Stanbot is,
Cadmark.
I guess, still healing Anakin.
The HK droid is basically just on the dashboard, just talking nonsense.
Yeah. So, can I see the box, guys?
What are you talking about? I did leave it on the porch.
Oh yeah, so Anakin
No,
is
it's on the
still
porch.
a
What's
little
wrong with
taken aback, and we can get to that.
Yes, they left it on the
Um,
porch.
So I'm gonna say that the
Wait, that's what happened when you leave
You
it.
sense emotions on him. Quickly, Stanbot.
Aiden, you use do your discipline check with a
No.
boost.
Yeah.
Because you said
Oh,
just
yeah,
leave
there's
it on
a
the
lot
porch,
of
so his
porches
ape brain
that
was probably like,
could be used.
John,
"Guys,
briefly,
just leave
sir.
the porch."
We're gonna say
Joe,
that
can
both
you mute
of
your
your
mic?
title ones have this.
Wait.
Skip.
Hang on. Just to throw this
Alright,
out
so
there.
she succeeds.
And just to throw this out there again. Sushi is like, she was a Padawan before I was, so she's presumably better at shit than I am.
Well, we're gonna say that this is their skill, just for that.
Okay.
And
It's
then
a hard check still.
Teresa fails, so she kind of like, you see her Stanbot hold her ears and like
Fuck.
cower in a corner.
I'm gonna go and fix that, I guess.
Fuck, not again.
Oh boy, Aiden.
It's the Huts!
No,
Oh,
not again.
boy.
Not
I only
again.
have one
That's
failure and
so
one threat.
Damn Huts.
You feel the presence of the box again, and you're like, oh shit, here we go again. But also there's like the screams, you try to shrug them off, but they get. And you see the vision of, like, you see Sushi walk up to you right in your face and say, it's all your fault. It's all your fault.
What the
I
fuck
got
are you
two
going
light
on
side
about?
points,
You're
so
standing
can
right
I
beside me.
Fix both of them at the same time.
Sure, you can say you fixed both of them at the same time.
I just
But
kind of
he's
imagine.
already had that outburst. But
I just kind of imagine that,
Yeah.
like, I give that outburst and there's like that suction popping sound. And I'm just like, oh, wow, thanks, Stanbot. I'm gonna
Try
turn
and get
to.
better at that.
Yeah, I'm working on it. Only the past 2 times have I failed with those, so I think I'm doing okay given
yeah,
the
so Anakin is
circumstances.
still having a crisis.
I
Stanbot.
guess we'll fix him
Hey,
too.
Stanbot. Wait.
Why is he having a crisis though?
Yeah.
I'm gonna comfort
He failed a
Master.
discipline
I'm
check
gonna
on the
comfort
box, which
Master
affects the
Skywalker, but I'm gonna look at Stanbot being like, I wonder what he's thinking.
Well, I'm gonna
You,
do that.
you want to
I'm
use
gonna
sense
think
emotions
thoughts and then heal.
and see what he's thinking about?
Actually, he would definitely know that I'm doing that because.
Well, we might be trying. Well,
Yeah.
as a way to fix it. Like you fixed my thing by being like, "Hey, there's no huts around," you know.
Very true. Okay. I'm
So
gonna do it
you're
that
just
way.
trying to figure out what it is so we can try and help.
That's very unfortunate.
That's a destiny flip in time and
I
taking
think-
a couple conflicts.
I think
We
it's
have
worth it.
destiny points.
I think it's
I'm gonna
worth it.
take them. Yeah, I'm gonna take those conflicts.
All right, so you're gonna take 2 conflict. I'll write that down as well. 2 conflict.
True, because this is really me just being curious at this point.
Right. So 2 conflict standby. You flip the destiny point. Yeah. So you get in his mind, and you can kind of sense what he's thinking. So exactly, explain again. What the hell is he thinking at this point in time again? Like, why is he enticed to the dark side again?
He sees visions that'll be like Padme dying, and Sidious is like, "Hey,
That's
I can
right.
heal her."
That's right. All right, but yeah, you see, you can like sense that fear in him.
I'm
And
like,
he's thinking about how he can save her.
anyway, so
I can help.
Talon,
that, you know.
Talon is shaking Skywalker like, "Hey, Skywalker, wake up! Hold on, you can do it!" And he's just like shaking him the entire time and waiting for
He
Stanbot to
comes
like.
to a bit, but he's gonna be a little shaken,
Okay.
What's?
literally.
It's like you look like you might have seen a hut, man. You doing okay?
It's just
Also,
just
I'm
in my
gonna be
head.
very confused because I would definitely not know that he has a wife because that is very much not. You know.
Right.
You're a real pale
And he would probably
man.
also notice that I was looking.
Were you Stanbot? Were you able to figure out something to help him?
Yeah, it's a bit strange though.
Oh, just you do your thing. I don't want to pry if I don't have to. You just do your thing and fix him up. I'm gonna explain to Sushi what the fuck's going on.
I have someone I should probably talk to as well.
Yeah. I turn to Skywalker and I'm like, look, get a load of this guy. Like, I told you he was good at healing shit, though. Motioning toward his lightsaber wound that is almost completely healed up.
And while you guys are talking with some of your masters Padawans and like just talking with them, reacquainting, some of the younglings around are fucking with the IG unit or like walking around the ship.
Bruh, I'd be killing these people.
I call the IG
Under no
units to me.
circumstances.
I bring the younglings over to me. Well, okay, I walk away from, like, I give Stanbot the box, and I walk away from there and bring the younglings over to me to have them do, like, some random nonsense training. It's like, yeah, like, not nonsense training, but, like, yeah, so visualize yourself as the Force or something like that. So I'm going to be training younglings to keep them from messing with the IG unit. Because I don't want a slaughter of younglings happening.
That is what we are trying to prevent in multiple respects. Okay, so I'm gonna try and heal up Anakin. Basically saying there are people that can help with this, you know.
There's more like you.
Yes. Much better than me, in fact.
That skill could come in useful in long.
Yes, it does. I'm gonna.
I holler across the room. See, I told you that he's cool. Like, being able to heal and shit is awesome, right? Just completely oblivious to their conversation. I was like, there's a reason I was bragging about him last time.
Aiden's trying so hard to get Anakin part of this crew.
It doesn't have to be permanent.
No, Talon was bragging about it before, so he's going to still brag about the fact that that Stanbot does force healing shit, which is supposed to be super rare.
In fact, there are 2 people here that can do that.
I don't know that though,
Oh, true.
so I'm just bragging about Stanbot. Does your mentor know you're here? Because I just yelled your name
I have
across
no
the
clue.
room.
Let's say no up until that point.
Oh, yeah, well, you just calmed her down. You just calmed Teresa down.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that. So yeah.
Oh.
Actually, why? How? What? She's very confused as to why you're there. How? What?
It's a long
Why?
story. Remember
Good.
that dark side presence you asked me to look at? Oh god, how many weeks ago?
It was quite a while ago. Has that trail led you here?
Pretty much.
It's If I had known that, I wouldn't have sent you.
It's been mostly okay.
I was like the idea of the IG unit just kind of standing around like in a gun, like trying to like
Yeah.
shove off children.
I'm still pressing my push-to-talk key, even though I don't have push-to-talk on anymore.
You
That's
know,
great.
honestly, I was kind of imagining, before I specified pulling them away from Joe, that Joe was just kind of T-posing and they were using him like a jungle gym.
The IG unit is just T-posing on the younglings.
I lean in. AIG. Hey, I'll
That was
pay
painful,
you
thank
300 credits if you just stand in a T-pose and let them swing on you.
I just immediately like snap into a T pose. The first sound. And as soon as he says credits, I just like mechanically just like into a T pose. And one of the kids holding onto my arm, it's like trebuchet style.
One of the kids that was tugging on your like wires in your arm is now just hanging and now swinging back and forth like wee.
I guess I'll go and fix that. Because he probably just hit his head on the roof, because this ship, I'm assuming, is not that tall.
No, it is not that tall.
Anyways,
So-
I'm gonna take the time to like explain to Sushi what's going on. I guess.
I guess we should have a all hands on deck for people that should care meeting.
Yeah, that's a good point. We'll do
about
that.
What's going on?
I want to know if Skywalker knows of any clone fleets nearby.
He would, wouldn't he?
I would assume so.
Yeah, he would definitely know.
Because we need to meet up with the nearest clone fleet. Just because I want to make sure we're not being chased.
I am
Mhm.
not aware of the nearest clone fleets.
Make it up. You could just say we hailed one, and they told us we're traveling by here. We can pop out
Or
of
we could-
hyperspace.
Or we could do Mace Windu got very concerned after we left and sent a clone fleet out.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
He can send a specific clone fleet after me. No,
True,
that's
yeah.
pushing too
yeah,
hard.
As you enter,
No, I'm
back. The actual space you get out of the planet. A fleet of clone ships show up,
Oh.
and Haley's like, "Who are you? Is Cadmark and Talon and Stanvod on this ship?"
Yeah. We also we've got General Skywalker too. So don't shoot us.
Excellent. We'll escort you back.
Fantastic. By the way, this might concern you guys. That the ship down there at these coordinates I send them, there's like a bunch of ships and like a Sith guy, and there was like, I'm guessing Stanbot has already told me about the different people who were there.
Yeah.
There were like huts and huts.
Cue the orbital
huts.
strike.
And basically Talon gets stuck on the fact that there were huts there.
Okay, but there are more. There are more.
And
than
yes,
one.
he pulls me away and talks on the intercom instead.
I explained who else was there.
All right.
Just like a
they're
broken
not
CD.
gonna-
Huts.
Yeah, they're not going to openly fire because he did mention huts in the.
And they're working with like a Sith.
relies on some of the huts for services, so they're not going to fire.
They're working with the CIS.
No, not really.
Well,
No.
I don't know enough about it. All I know is I
The
saw.
majority. No, actually, one thing I learned when making this campaign was a majority of the huts are working with the Republic.
No. My character doesn't know this. My character
Right.
hates the huts, and
Right.
he saw a Sith on a planet that Sayosa told him was a
That's why they're not
CIS
shooting.
base. So he's gonna be like, the huts are working with the CIS.
That's why they're not shooting, though. But they do take what you say into consideration, and they escort you back to Coruscant. Anything you want to specifically do on this ship?
High intensity
Coruscant.
training with
You'll never
younglings.
find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
It's true. Oh yeah. Also,
I'm half tempted
another
to drop
person
by.
that needs to make a check is Bastila.
Oh, right. I forgot that she was still with us.
Oh, I thought she was still kind of panicking, and like
oh, yeah, I can.
she would have been
No,
exposed to
she
all
is-
the other boxes at this point.
She is right. She is calm at this point.
Ish.
She knows her name, but she's very confused about everything that's happened.
Oh, yeah, my mentor might be able to help with that. I should probably introduce the two.
She's
She
good.
succeeded, so she's in the same state she's been in.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna introduce my mentor to Bastila because that would make sense because she would be better than me at you know, that kind of thing.
Good idea.
Oh yeah,
All right,
Joe.
you introduce the two.
Joe, you can go ahead and add yourself 300 credits.
Teresa kind of,
You can add yourself 300 credits
does
because, like
sort
I
of
said, I'm
thing.
paying you to T-pose.
but she says to you that Bastila seems very far gone. Like something is heavily interfering.
Yeah, that's what I got too, but I thought it might be worth the shot. You tend to be better at these things.
Let's say she probably has a force rating of 3.
Yeah, probably.
This succeeds wildly.
Yeah.
No, that's not wild enough. Okay.
Oh yeah,
She's definitely
just
calm
panic
at this
came up
point,
with-
but she's still far gone to have her memories or anything.
yeah. She knows who she is, but she doesn't know who she is.
Right.
I mentioned to General Skywalker. Wait, do we know? We don't know anything about Bastila, do we?
Very
we
little.
know
We don't know
very
who her
little,
husband was, we don't
aka
know.
what we
You
read.
know that the HK droid reckon in some way. Like the HK Jig droid doesn't even know how he recognizes her. But she just seems and she knows her name.
Okay, I wasn't sure what else she knew.
So all hands on deck meeting for the people that would care, I guess.
Yeah. Younglings are like using the IG
Younglings are
droid.
playing on Joe right now.
Yeah, the IG droid is a jungle gem, currently.
He can begin spinning.
Start spinning at like 300 miles per hour. Just turning the young ones around it if they come too close.
No, not to turn them miss, but just like they jump on and then get launched and then run back as children do.
Child care mode activated.
More like getting 300 credits mode. Activated.
Violently taking care of children.
I'm just like picking them up and like tossing them at like 600 miles per hour into the distance.
I look towards Sushi. Reminds you of the training Carlea put us through, doesn't it?
I want to say it's this weird though.
Wait, which part of this are you referring to? Because there's a lot weird going
Let's start
on
with
here.
the spinning IG droid.
Well, that's what I was referring to. Like, she did kind of make us like fight to near death. I mean, that was.
That's just tough love, not
I mean,
insanity.
I mean, she gave children sun batons.
Also, what's with the mute piloting this thing?
Oh, he's not usually like this. I think he inhaled some blaster smoke.
Yeah, he seems.
He's looking a little pale.
We
He's.
want to search this. We want to search this ship for some death sticks.
We've been
Oh,
on
yeah,
here.
yeah,
Don't
yeah.
don't worry. We traded our way up to this ship, so I know there's no death sticks on it. That's an even longer story.
What am I
If you join up with our crew, I'll explain it to you in detail. But
Hey,
it's.
Talon, you gonna introduce me to your friend?
Oh, right. So Stanbot, I mentioned to you before, the Padawan to my master, who was sort of a Padawan while I was still more or less a youngling. The Mon Calamari. This is Sushi Paella. I just kind of raise my eyebrows, like, see,
Fuck you.
do you
Yeah.
see what I mean when I said weird name? Cause but I'm not saying this a lot. I just kind of raise my eyebrow at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had the same master. Yeah. She
When
she
you
can
name
interrupt
you, I
her
guess.
stuff.
When you name a character on food,
I named it because it was Alex's favorite foods.
sushi paella.
Well, pleasure to meet you, I guess.
She
Must
is.
have been hard taking care of this one.
You cannot imagine.
She's a sadist. Don't you dare put any trust in her. So, let's see. She is a Jedi Knight. She's blue with red eyes, and she's slightly sadistic.
I mean, I would expect a Mon Calamari to be blue or like tannish.
Well, I was looking up the colors. Apparently, most of them are green.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think we.
Yeah, I know, right?
I thought they'd be
I know.
more like tan, brownish.
No, most of them
I
are
know.
green.
That's,
I was real confused. Like, they're all portrayed as like orange and whatnot, but evidently most of them are green.
that is news to me.
I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah. So a lot of. Is there anything else you want to do on the long trip? It'll be like a week back.
I guess
Training.
I'll
Intensive
train-
training.
I guess I should introduce my mentor. I guess.
Oh yeah.
I still don't know what the technical term is.
Who is this woman? She
This
is.
is.
I do not recognize her from the order. Is this the woman
She
you
was
referred to as your
also-
master earlier?
No, this was. She was a Padawan to my master as well.
Oh, I see. So she's kind of like how Sushi was to me.
More like an older sibling.
Well, yeah, that's kind
Yeah,
of
you
how.
guys basically have the exact same relationship to both
Yeah,
of your
yeah. My
Padawans. It was actually
master.
Really
Yeah,
weird
my
that
master runs the. Sorry, like so she trained children in a different way. So she would collect younglings, and like she would find them herself, and then
and put them in boxes.
no, not put them in boxes, but she would
Preserve
train them,
them
and she'd
forever
have them.
like little
She'd have
dolls.
them all be like a family or whatnot. And she's also the reason why my name is Talon Polaris, because she heard my real name once and was like, "Fuck that! I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that." So your name is Talon Polaris now.
Your lizard name.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. It was Shax Alahua Pola Arix.
Shax.
Shax Alaua Po Alarix.
Yeah.
And what was funny is when Alex was reading my backstory, he was like,
Talon
"What
can't even
the
pronounce
fuck
himself."
is this?" He was like, "Oh no!"
I
Yeah,
don't
no,
want to have
like,
to
no,
deal
you
with
gotta
it.
change this because I'm not gonna say this.
I was like, "Wait, just keep reading, Alex." Okay.
So I guess training and stuff.
Coolio. Yeah, we're just gonna be training. Joe's gonna be learning efficient grapple techniques with children.
Efficient.
All right.
Catching up, I guess, kind of.
Yeah, you catch. How much information are you gonna relay on what's been happening?
Basically all of it.
Uh, Wait.
I
Hold
would
on.
assume mine would be in the anyone who should care about this meeting.
Yeah, hang on. I'm trying to remember if there was something specific we shouldn't mention.
I don't think so.
Do you guys need a recap on all that you've unveiled?
We learned a lot.
Oh, we haven't even
Right.
figured out what's in this box yet. We haven't even looked at
Yeah,
Oh
it.
yeah, I'll open it and look inside of it.
Okay. This box has the rest of. Oh, yes, it has part of the outer casing.
So we've got
So at this point, you should have. Oh yeah, if you have the list, go ahead.
we have the full power assembly because we found all the parts to that. We have
Some hilt
the
parts.
the
like
hilt
crystal.
parts, the crystal, and I think we have an emitter, don't we?
Do we have an emitter?
I don't
No,
know.
you don't have an emitter
We don't.
yet.
Okay,
Nope.
so we've got some of the grip. Do we have the full
Yeah.
hilt or some of the hilt?
Some of the hilt.
Yeah, it's like some of the bottom of the hilt. You were missing like the actual casing, which is what you find in this.
So do those pieces
So
go
now
together
you're
then?
just you're missing now an emitter and a couple of pieces on the outside. But it's mostly made at this point.
I'm assuming I have my lightsaber back from Sushi at this point because I just gave it to her in case we encountered combat. I'm gonna, because we have that lightsaber tinker stand that we took from the first dead dude. You know, that Dennis kind of juiced.
Yeah.
And so I'm gonna tinker with this and see if I can put my emitter on it and see what happens.
Sure. We have
Okay.
enough time that is definitely.
You tinker around with it. You make a mechanics check.
Oh boy. I'm gonna have R14 do it.
Okay, make R14 do it.
Oh no, I'll have Anakin do it. That's a better idea.
Yeah.
I guess he
And
can.
the thing is, I don't know what
Make
that.
a persuasion check to have Anakin do it. Say something and do a persuasion.
Hey,
Or-
Anakin, do you think you could help me fasten this emitter to this lightsaber? I want to see like if this thing does anything. Like, is it supposed to point us to something? I mean, we may have to get the actual emitter that's in these boxes to really determine that, but I figure we might as well test it. Could you help me out?
Yeah, you know what? He would be interested in doing that. Yeah, you
So
don't even need to-
I'm just gonna, basically it's just gonna be using my emitter, but it's gonna be
yeah,
everything
so
else.
Go ahead and
You could just use the emitter off of the double-bladed saber. Instead
Oh.
of,
Yeah, I guess I'll do that instead then. I'll use one of the emitters.
because
all right, make a
That one
We're
mechanics
just
Personally,
check.
running in lightsaber parts now.
Well, Anakin's.
Roll for Anakin. His mechanics. Roll 3 yellow.
That's all.
Mhm.
Okay.
that's it.
What's the difficulty? And then what's
Oh,
the
his
difficulty? And we
mechanics-
have.
I mean, 3 yellow is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be an average because you have the tool and everything.
And then yeah, okay. I wasn't sure what the tool. Okay. Yay!
Yeah. Okay. So that definitely works. You get the emitter put on, and I'm going to pull you aside real quick.
Oh boy! Uh
Wait,
oh. I am very interested to know what happens here. Is it going to be a
Okay.
good lightsaber
So
or
when
not?
you put on the emitter and you kind of like, or do you try to activate it?
Of course. It's got the cracked crystal and
So
everything.
you're using the cracked crystal. You have all those parts
Yeah.
that you found. Okay. So when you ignite it, it kind of like flashes this blue quickly, and as you stare at it, your vision goes black, similar to what happened in the cave in Hoth.
Oh boy, here we go again.
And you see kind of like these rock formations that lead into tight corridors. You walk around for what it feels to be an hour as you just slog through these narrow passages.
Reminds
And
me
you
of
keep
my
coming
home.
across dead ends and dead ends and dead ends and dead ends. And eventually you hear in your head, "Are you trapped too?"
That's a good question, my friend. What's your name? I'm Talon.
You hear this through your right ear, and now through your left ear, you hear, I think I don't know my name.
Do you recognize the name Basilica?
Wait,
Or
I knew
Basila?
my name. I knew my name a second ago. And then you hear like his voice change. I was trying to find a voice modulator, So just imagine it's kind of like Kylo Ren's voice, like he's talking through some sort of mask or something.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, you hear a new voice pop up. That's more sinister. It's like, shut up.
No.
You're not welcome here.
Speak to me again. I know that is not your real you.
It is the real me.
How can you be so sure? How do you truly know what is your real you? I know, for example, that I am not always my real me. Whenever I see a hut, I can fly into a blindless rage and I stop being myself.
Yes, but
So
have
how
you
do
been
I know
trapped
that-
in one place with an insatiable rage for thousands of years?
If I was, I would certainly want someone to help me. I would certainly, the first thing I would do would try and find help. And I have a question for you. I have been collecting parts to a lightsaber. And along the way, I have found a woman and an HK droid. It was like HK-47, right?
Mm-hmm.
The HK was called HK-47, and the woman was named Bastila, right? It was Bastila?
Yeah, Bastila.
Yeah, Bastila. Do either of those make sense to you? This woman should have died long ago in the Old Republic. But here she is. Nearly
At the name
several.
Bastila, you hear again like the dark, demented voice say, "Leave." And you
Remember.
come to, but there's a flash of like a face kind of. You now see a figure standing in front of you.
I reach out and grab him.
And the dim light coming from his lightsabers shows what he looks like. I cannot fucking show what it looks like because I cannot.
I'm pretty sure I know. Is it Revan? Because I know what
minimize-
Revan looks like.
Yes, that's Revan.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna reach out and try and grab him.
You reach out to grab him, but as you reach out, as you start to reach out and grab him, you kind of go through him, almost moving backwards extremely at a more accelerated rate. You're being pulled back, and you can see him just getting further and further away in the picture.
I'm digging my feet in.
You're being like completely pulled up. It's not. You're just being like pulled back completely, and he's staring at you as you get thrown back.
Can I arguably use the Force to overhaul myself?
No.
Because if there
No,
wasn't
you're
a
not
cap
gonna be able
of-
to do anything.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, you can't manipulate this space.
Okay, so I get
Yeah, you get brought back to
do
the lights. You start to see some of the lights, and you reacclimate yourself, and you get your bearings again.
All right. Quick question: does the lightsaber work?
No,
It doesn't. Okay.
it was kind of that flash. You think that maybe you'll get a better picture and more clear if you finish it.
All right. Coolio.
All right, I'll pull you back.
How much time has passed?
It feels like a couple hours for you.
Well,
Maybe a minute for them.
well, that was weird.
Okay.
I don't know what else to say. I just kind of look at them. That was really weird.
The Leaning Tower boosts.
I kind of just like put the lightsaber like on my belt, and I'm just like, well, that was weird. I don't really know what else to say about it. I saw a dude. I described what he looks like to Bastila.
Alright,
He reacted
stand
to your
by.
name.
You're in the same room. So you hear the description. You saw the same description of the person that you saw in your vision in Hoth. Spencer?
Oh, did he tell me that was the Revan guy before?
No.
Wait, okay. Sorry, I'm back.
Okay. So when Talon comes to, he describes to Bastila the thing he saw. But your character wouldn't know who that is.
I
What
know.
did he see?
Anyway, he gives a description, and you recognize it as the same person you saw in Hoth.
I just assumed that because
And
he
your
reacted to me saying Bascula's name, so I assumed that they're related somehow.
Right, that is true.
Oh, so you've seen Revan too. What did he have to say?
Is his
this
name
time?
actually Revan?
It looks like it. Looks like the pictures I've seen in the archives.
Oh, so then we do know who Revan is.
I don't know if you would know who Revan is. Like, I don't know if they would have. I would have said that like they would have probably gotten rid of that information.
Well, I
I mean,
don't.
we.
I mean, if they didn't know who Bastila was, they probably didn't know who Revan was.
But Bastila was in the archives. Like, I wouldn't just know, but I did research on it because I looked up the Star Trek.
Oh, I know that is true. You did find Bastila. You just
and
didn't
I
find a
found-
lot of information.
Because like
Yeah,
if
I
I
might
had
not
known that
know a
his
lot
name,
about him, but I would know generally what he looks like, and like I might not know like what he did.
well,
I
see,
mean, yeah,
oh
sure.
no,
I guess
Joe,
there'd
Joe,
be like basic information on what he looked like.
I didn't mean to do that. Wait,
But most of the
where,
information is like
where's it
redacted.
going?
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess you would know who it is.
I have an idea.
I had created something so beautiful.
There we go.
Destroyed.
So what did he have to say this time?
Oh, he was just like, you lost too, and then I mentioned this woman over here, and he was like, get the fuck out of here, and then he kind of turned evil. He had like a robot voice. Pretty lame if you ask me. Like, I mean, some cybernetic stuff might be cool, but like, honestly, I think being put to a point where like your whole body has to be reconstructed to like a robot sounds really lame.
Yeah, that sounds unfortunate.
Winks at Anakin.
You know, winks at Anakin, wink, wink.
Winks at metal arm dude.
Pretty lame.
No, because I'm saying like some things. Like for example, I've debated getting cybernetic eyes for Talon. Because they boost vigilance. But I was kind of like some stuff is pretty cool, but like having like an entire body sounds pretty like it would suck. Yeah. I need to just kind of think about what that was. So let's just train on our way back.
Okay.
I don't know what else to say.
I guess we'll land at the temple probably.
All right, you guys, you're escorted back. You get back to Coruscant. You land no problem. Sushi and Teresa, by the lead of Anakin, kind of get off and are.
Oh yeah, I want to
taken
talk to
care of.
Anakin before he leaves.
Oh sure. As he's starting to leave, you kind of stop him.
Am I privy to this information, by the way, or is Stan about keeping it from me?
I am keeping it from you currently because it's
Okay.
I don't know what to think of it, much less like thinking that telling someone else is going to be a good plan. If you ever need any help with that, me or Teresa, or both of us.
Good to know. It's nice to know that someone of your talents is working for the Order, or is not working for, but with the Order.
I mean, I am working for the Order, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, that was it.
Thank you for the help. I need to get these younglings
Yeah.
situated.
We all have a lot of work to do with this.
So what's Sushi gonna do? And Teresa.
They're going to kind of go debrief and cool out.
Yeah, we should probably.
Concerned
report
they've been
to council.
imprisoned.
All right, well, I'm gonna quickly ask Sushi, like privately, and so you can determine this information at some point and just tell me it, like where about Carlea and Commander Pax are at. Is that what I called him? I think it was Pax. Whatever.
Yeah, I think you did mention. She says
Like where about?
Leia disappeared, as well as Pax.
Oh,
They just mysteriously vanished.
have you?
And yes, that is me. That is not me just answering that quickly. That is legitimately what I have planned for that.
Okay. Do you know about where Jacob or hold on, I gotta figure out the other dude's name. Ask about the 2 other Padawans, Jacob or
You
Rack.
have way too many people in your backstory.
I have
I've got
5
2.
people.
You
I've
know,
got
those 2
2.
people I forgot about, so that'll get.
Oh, actually, technically, I have some people on the council because I had one where where Yoda said, "Find yourself, you must." No, sorry, lose yourself, do not.
That is true. He did have
Jeez, he had
voice.
Yoda come and give him life advice. You know
Oh
you're
no,
in bad
no.
shape when that happens.
My character was so when we met, my character had kind of ejected himself from the order briefly.
Yeah,
So
he
I
kinda
assumed
he
I
started
had to
making a
go.
backstory.
I had to
Yeah, he started
assume.
making a backstory before we knew exactly what era be. I was mostly playing around with Clone Wars, which is why he built it around that. But we also didn't have the understanding of starting XP or anything like that.
Well, yeah, like
So we're
my character.
oh,
Well, the thing
in
is,
order for you to be like a
I
Jedi
understand
Knight.
I understand there was a slight thing, but I thought there was a template for it. I didn't realize how
Right.
subclasses and whatnot worked. So
Right.
my character was supposed to be a
We
Jedi
realized
Knight, but
quickly that
basically,
was a bit fucked.
my character went to the council and was like, "Hey, yeah, I'm gonna leave for a little bit," because I assumed that realistically, you had to do that. You know, I just kind of assumed you probably would have to tell the council, like, "Hey, I'm gonna disappear for a little bit." Kind of like how Dooku
Which
did.
lasted
you know?
all of like 2 weeks.
Yeah, and then I immediately got contact. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Yeah, the sabbatical did not last very long.
But hey, I've made progress.
Okay, I guess we should report everything to the council. Council?
Yeah.
Okay. The council, you try to convene them. Anakin helps with that. He is on the council at this point. And you're ushered in, and you have Yoda there with Anakin, and a couple of other people that I don't know all the council members' names by memory.
Kali Alimundi.
There's a couple of them there, as well as Yoda and Anakin.
Oh, as
Would
soon as
Mr. Dowding be there?
hang on,
Is that who?
Mace Windu?
No, he's not.
Should be there.
is Obi-Wan there?
No.
Oh, okay. Anyways, as soon as we enter the room, I'm gonna kind of slam my hand down on the table and be like, "Okay, we ran into this edgy-looking dude who had red skin, a
I'm
black
gonna knock
clothes,
him out
and
and,
raw. You think you
proceed
can
to
knock me out?
respectively-
You think you can knock Talon out?
No, I really do.
Calm
Do you
down,
want no one?
boss.
No, sorry. This
Be that much.
I don't mean disrespect, Grandmaster Yoda, but if this man, to my knowledge, according to Master Skywalker here, this man is known as Darth Maul. If the Council already knew of a Sith Lord, why was my mission to find out if the Sith exist?
No. That was your original mission, but that has since changed. You had this whole discussion with them before.
No, I had a discussion with Anakin.
Yeah,
I didn't discuss with them.
literally just him. And he was like, "Yo, I got no clue."
Yeah.
Well, and then okay, so yeah, but you go. Learn. I can't do the other voice right now.
Bronchitis
Morty,
Yoda. Tell me Bronchitis Yoda.
It's like, learn to be of this. So your
Morty,
mission was a
Master Yoda's
success
400 years old.
in a way.
What, Alex?
Your mission was a success.
Oh. Cool. I guess. I just kind of relaxed
Well,
down.
because yes, they knew about Maul, which is one of the reasons they asked you to investigate.
Do we...
But they thought, he was gone at that point. And the fact, just because there's Maul, it doesn't mean that there's more. Like, it doesn't mean that they're actually back and in full force.
Okay, I guess.
It just meant that there was like one rogue person. Like, it doesn't actually mean that the Sith are actually back.
So, did Spencer told me the dude's name is Revan, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Does Spencer want to talk to them at all? Or do you not care if I do that?
I believe, have we also already explained the whole situation with the crime syndicates working together and stuff?
Oh, yeah. So
They
like,
have some benefactor.
yeah, that Sith guy is working with them. He's working with the Pike Syndicate, the Black Sun Syndicate.
A few others.
There were the
amongst-
Hutts involved.
there
Smirks a
were the
little bit.
Hudson.
They seem to be like maybe working with the CIS. I'm not entirely sure. It was all on Mustafar. And so some things happened, and we think this lightsaber belonged to some dude named Revan, right, Stenbot?
Yes.
And like I kind of tried to activate it to see what would happen. I got teleported to this weird like cave system thing.
Oh, I can't do Yoda right now, man.
That wasn't bad.
I have to start with them unless I've like practiced it.
Anyways, it sounded
No place for a woman. The Jedi Temple is.
well. It worked out. Nothing really happened. But so like there was this guy talking to
I know.
me, and he
It's
matched
a
the
very
description of
dangerous
this Revan guy, and then he started talking to me like he was part robot or something,
A
like
pedophile
but like
you are.
much more evil or something. So like, who is this Revan dude?
No problem, he is. Anymore.
Are you sure about that? Cause
He did tell us. To
he
find him.
he kind of just spoke to us. Stanbot spoke to him on Hoth. He was talking about something about like being trapped forever. Did you ever see him die, or did he just kind of disappear?
Pretty sure
Well,
Revan
I know
existed
Master
before
Yoda's
Yoda.
old.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know
pretty
Master
sure.
Yoda's old, but
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not what I
Revan
mean. I mean like,
Yeah, I'm
do
pretty
they
sure Revan
know?
died
Do
long
they
before
do they
Yoda.
have records of him dying and seeing dead bodies, or did he just cease to exist one day?
he kind of just disappeared from
Yes. He
in
disappeared.
both canon and this.
Okay, so I think this is some Elder Scrolls nonsense up in here.
What is an Elder Scroll?
It's a long story.
It's Alter Scroll.
It's something that I back in the
Getting
younger
Yoda
days
inspired.
I played some games on the what was it called, DataNet?
On the HoloNet.
Yeah, on the HoloNet, and they had some neat stuff. Like there was one game that had it like sent a dragon
Gamer
into the
talk with
future.
Master Yoda.
Some dudes were like fighting these dragons
gamer
or
you
something, and like Yoda's a
Loser
master
and
COD
pass.
player.
Friend me on Discord, you will.
No wonder you still need to work.
Yes, Yoda hands me his
Here's the username.
Yoda
Come
hands
on.
me his Discord username as we leave.
CS:GO scrub, you are.
A pedophile you are.
IG, please cease with your weird fetishes.
Hey, IG's playing with a bunch of children right now, so
Not anymore.
Not anymore. The children are
Oh.
gone.
You were being
You're
used
no
to
longer doing them.
you were a youngling
probably for
catapult.
the best.
Yeah, probably for the best.
All the inappropriate jokes.
Some of
that
them
they
still
were
haven't
exposed
landed
to.
Yeah,
yet.
just like Yoda, you're no longer allowed to be near playgrounds.
Oh.
I wasn't aware I wasn't aware
That's
assassin
just who I
droid.
am.
I wasn't aware assassin droids were permitted near playgrounds
In
to
the
begin
first
with.
place.
Hey, where'd my son go? Hey, isn't that an assassin droid playing with my son? Some of the kids still haven't landed from when IG threw them up in the air.
Anyways,
So
I'm
shall we
putting these
continue
kids into
finding
high
these
orbit.
boxes?
yeah, we'll just kind of tell him everything that happened.
Yeah, you see a bit of concern go over his face as well as the other council members about this. Investigate further. You must.
Also, about we found them all on Mustafar, and our friend who seems to have passed, like holding the line for us to get out with everyone. They previously told me that apparently Mustafar. Well then, I was not expecting that.
That was Ghosts are coming back from the dead to yell.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, no shit.
No, I just turn around and smack the like ghost. It's like back. Anyways, they told us that apparently Mustafar it has like a
Maybe just appears
CIS
to be absolutely insane.
CIS manufactory on it. So I wouldn't be surprised if this group of theirs is working with them. This group of moles is working with the CIS. And frankly, I don't think we should just leave Mustafar untouched if we can.
Okay. Is that all you're gonna mention to them? I mean, it's a lot, but
What else
anything
is there?
I mean, you mentioned the boxes, mentioned Brevin. They mentioned he's dangerous, yada yada yada. He's dead, so not a huge thing to worry about. Yeah, I think you hit everything.
Okay.
Cool.
Then I guess we're done then. On
Oh,
to the
so-
next one, unless they have something else for us.
One thing I'm curious by, what would exactly qualify you to be a Jedi Knight?
Well, in the officially you start with 150 XP.
Well, no, what I'm talking about is just
Oh, Jedi Knight is just you complete your Padawan ship and all that. Becoming a Jedi Master means you have to raise a Padawan to Jedi Knight.
because I feel like you both you would definitely be. You're already considered Jedi Knight. but
Well,
I'm
the
thinking, like,
thing is
Stanvot would
the thing is with
technically
Stanvot is that I don't know what. So is his master part of the order, or are they just force sensitive?
Yes.
Okay, and I mean maybe.
I'd say at this point, probably, considering all we've had to deal with.
Well, yeah, I think experience-wise, you would definitely be a Jedi Knight.
be.
Um,
Fine, Jedi Knight.
Wait, what?
Yoda just kind of grants you Jedi Knight.
I kind of slap him on the back. Congrats, kid! You're in the same boat as me now.
Yay.
This is what they call the corporate escalator. You don't move up from here usually.
Can IG become a Jedi Knight too?
You're not force sensitive. Otherwise, I'd say yes. You could be a knight.
Not just a Jedi.
You can be
I want
a
the
you could
IG to be
you
a
could
Jedi Knight
you could be
now.
a
I
Jedi
want to see
Knight.
this happen.
You could be a
How
Jedi
does it
Knight.
happen, though? We can figure this out. Somehow.
If he becomes extremely skilled with lightsabers and the Order recognizes him, they could honorarily give him the rank.
Yeah.
That's a lot of experience he has to burn.
Yeah, that's a lot to go through. So
That'd be funny as fuck. That'd be fun to have a droid that wants nothing else but to be a Jedi and goes out of its way
Yes.
to be a Jedi. But because of its programming, it only knows like killing and stuff, so it accidentally becomes a Sith and trying to become a Jedi.
no, killing has nothing to do with Sith.
No, but just this particular one, it's like evil.
Well, yeah, it's proxy
This
droid.
particular droid, right?
It's proxy droid from The Force Unleashed. I'm fluent in over 3 million ways to kick your ass.
Okay. So, off to the next one then, unless they have something else for us.
Yeah, they don't have anything else for us. I do kind of want to do brief shopping, or have a caveat that we come back later and do shopping.
You can do shopping, but again, it has to fit within 15 minutes, tops.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I already know what I want. So first off, I want to purchase the SVT 300 stun cloak, so I want to try and find that. And then I want to purchase an electro staff. So, okay, so it's rarity 4, so on Coruscant it's rarity 2.
Yep.
Do I need to roll for that?
No.
Okay,
Actually,
cool.
yes, because 1
Oh.
and 0 you don't. For 2, it's easy.
And it's streetwise?
Yep.
And what's the roll?
1 purple. It's easy.
I got a triumph! And oh.
Oh no, I called triumphs. Oh, but even if I since I count as a success, it doesn't matter. You find it, but it's triple the price.
Sandbot, can you try and negotiate it for me?
I guess.
Negotiation is going to be hard. This owner does not want to part with it. So 3 purple.
I get that, and I get that.
I mean, I can pay the amount, but
That's a
hey.
success with quite a bit of
Okay, it goes down to double its price.
Fine, I'll pay it. So I'll give him 3,000 credits. So buy for 3,000. Okay. Yes. And then I want to buy.
Gungans don't exist in my ideal Star Wars universe. So you have not seen a single Gungan.
You see, I could have, sushi could have been in a
Wait,
Gungan.
so we're not gonna have to. The final boss of this line is not Darth Jar Jar?
Yeah, what the fuck, Alex?
Darth Jar Jar is the only acceptable Gungan. Or a dead Gungan. A dead Gungan is also an acceptable Gungan.
Okay, and then I want to get
you just don't want to
a.
have to talk like one. That's
Okay, then I gotta get an electro staff, which is
I feel like it's best if I don't.
rarity. It's rarity 6, so it's rarity 4 on Coruscant.
Misa thinks that's a bad idea.
What's the difficulty? Average for rarity 4?
You're trying to find a rarity 4. Is it restricted?
No. Also, where are the
Yes,
boost die?
average.
Because I set aside the boost.
So yeah, I'll negotiate the price down. I guess if you.
That's a success with 2 advantage, so I can provide another boost. Okay. So yeah, we found it. Can you negotiate the price down? Stand by. It's currently 4,500 credits. You
Barely.
succeed. No, you
I have
succeed
enough.
very significantly. You have
Alright,
3
it's
successes.
2,500 credits now.
Okay, cool. Next, I wanna. Whew, I wanna pay someone to add some mods to it, which is paired weapons and weighted head.
Okay.
I don't know how I go about that. What do you want to do for
Well,
that?
what's the weapon you're modifying?
Electro staff.
Do you know the difficulty to mod that weapon?
I don't know any of that
It
information.
would be a melee base, like staff base. It'll probably be a hard. Most of them are hard. Are you gonna go to a well-known crafter? Or are you
Yeah,
gonna go to
yeah. I'll go to a
cashier?
well-known one.
We could have Smebbles do it. He's probably on the way.
Yeah, but he's well, if he is, then I could, but because basically I want to have him install and then add the mods to it. And if he fails, I'm ditching. I'm going to remove this weighted head and buy another one because I want to get the concussive mod on it for sure.
Okay, you do have to spend the money. Okay.
Yeah.
He succeeds, but how much was the mod?
That mod was 500-ish.
All right, and he
No. Hold on. No.
charges you-
It's 250.
Well,
It's 250.
He charges you 1,000 credits to put it on.
Does he do all the additional mods as well?
Well, what do you need in order to get that? Because you need extra success.
I
to
have
get that as
no
well.
idea. I want to add the concussive and the damage 1 mod. I don't know what you add for that.
You need extra successes for that.
Okay, I don't know how much.
He does not add the extra modifiers. Actually, he does add an extra modifier to that.
Okay, I'll just do
But the
concussive.
quality that mod has, you can add one.
Okay, then I'll just add concussive for now, and I'll hit up Schmebbles to try and add the additional damage later. Okay, so he charges how much in total?
1,000 credits.
Okay, so I will just finish that, and then I'll remove 1,000 credits from my character. Okay, coolio. I should now be able to do more effective damage. I hope.
Is that all?
That should be all I want, yeah.
All right. Good. Your ship is empty except for some of the provisions you have. A couple extras lying about, parts,
Fewer people now.
and of course, Cadmark, Lawark,
Who has been taking a nap
Do
for the
do you want to
last
give
2
him
days.
another call, Alex?
I'm telling you, he's either with his girlfriend or he did something stupid.
No, but still, do you want to just take a break and then give him another call just to see?
He's not going to answer.
You
I
said that
know-
last
I've
time and
known
he
Dennis-
did. Hold on, you said that last
Hey,
time and he answered.
Okay, but that was also what I failed to account for was his reliability that day. I texted him twice today. No response. And with Dennis, that means he did something stupid and does not have his phone, or he's busy.
Fucking hell, Dennis. You have one job.
Either or is very possible. Again, when I tell you that he is the craziest freaking person, he is the craziest freaking person in the world.
So you mean he could be currently busy doing something stupid?
Oh yeah, very much so. Like like the Jackass movies.
Mm-hmm.
Dennis isn't as like slapstick humor as that, but that's basically Dennis's life.
Good to know. That's horrifying.
You can get a
Oh, wait.
boomerang.
Like
There's a
One
boomerang.
time, at his parents' beach house, there's saltwater pools in the area.
Mm-hmm.
And so since they're just saltwater pools, Dennis had the brilliant idea. He caught a couple of big fish.
Mm-hmm.
He threw them into the saltwater pool,
Oh, no.
and it was kind of funny. I took him out, but yeah, while there was people still there. So they were freaking out, and they were just fish. I'm like, they're just fish. Like, why are you freaking out? Yeah, I had to take him out.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm just seeing if there's anything else that I might want to do, like add a piece of thing to my armor or whatnot.
I sent him another text, but like again, if he hasn't even read any of the texts I sent today. I'd only sent 2 to be fair, but he hasn't read them. So
You know what? See, I don't want to add something and then regret it later. Oh, wait, I can remove stuff later. So, okay, I want to try and add a VX hands-free weapon mount to my armor. Which is a rarity 6 mod. What else information do you need? I have 2 mods on already.
what are you trying? You can. How many hard points first off does this
6.
thing
I
have?
have 6. I have 4 used right now, and I'm about to add one that adds 2 more. Sorry, that uses 2 more.
Okay. Do you have the mod? Do you need to find it?
Yeah, I'll need to find it. Okay.
What's the rarity?
It's going to be a rarity 4 on Coruscant, so I need to roll.
So average difficulty.
Fuck, that's a failure. Okay.
Alright, you don't find it.
Negativo. Okay, yeah, negativo. Then we move on. No one else? Does anyone else need to buy anything?
Nope.
Here's
cool.
K droid.
Laser sword goes //.
Very effectively.
Yes.
/ burn. Yeah, the HK droid informs you of where we're off to next. It says if our mission remains successful, we go to Endor.
Onwards then.
Onwards to Endor.
Tiny people land.
Yep.
Okay. You guys start heading off there since Dennis is not
Yet
like
they
cave
some-
because of their morphology, or just like on the land and being able to climb trees.
So 30 million Ewoks in total. Okay. Who speaks Ewok? Hang on. On our way there, we make a pit stop at a planet and buy some various meats and keep them in the fridge.
Well,
Wouldn't we already have food?
yeah, probably none of you guys probably speak Ewokese.
Well, yeah, so we're gonna make an offering to them with meat.
With me.
Okay.
That's why I want to get some extra meats.
You could get some real fucking exotic meat from Schmebbles.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if that'll be what we want the Ewoks eating or not. Actually, let's
It would
ask
probably
Smebbles
be
what he
good
knows
thing
about
to-
Ewoks.
Huh?
Let's ask Smebbles what he knows about Ewoks. He's pretty well versed.
Okay, I guess.
I mean, we need to find something out about Ewoks. I mean, we're going to Endor. That's all that's there. We need some
So you're just
information.
gonna call Schmebbles, or are you actually going there?
I'll call him.
Just call him.
Hey, Smebbles, do you know anything about Endor?
Or
Or
bunch
Ewok?
of filthy monkeys.
Yeah, do you know anything about the Ewoks? Like good ways to persuade them?
Or how to speak with them.
Step on them.
Okay.
Okay.
Take that.
Thank you for-
Thanks, Smebbles. Well, we'll let you know if we find anything cool.
Yep. Make sure you take some samples.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely do that too. If
I don't
if the
know,
chance
Endor's
arises.
pretty far away from Tatooine. They're gonna spoil before we can get them to you.
Oh, shit.
It's okay. I like them spoiled.
All right. Well, if the chance arises, we'll take you some samples. All right. I
What's
guess.
the AR of a... Or... Wait, it's not armor class. Shoot. What's the soak value of the average Ewok?
Real
None.
interesting.
It should be 0. They don't wear armor at all. They don't even wear like
True.
But
primitive
they have
armor.
fur.
Mm-hmm.
No, but their soak is really low.
They shouldn't have a
Okay.
soak at all.
Okay, so to Endor then? Well, we're already on our way.
Like, if you kick them really hard, you could probably kill them.
Yeah. They're going to
I
Endor.
thought
I pick up some meats, some like extra meats, and freeze them.
I think
Okay,
they're carnivores.
non-discriminate meat.
How do you know that they're carnivores?
I don't.
I'm pretty sure they actually are.
Yeah,
I
I
mean, It
don't.
would make sense for them to be, considering they are apparently the apex predator on the
Well,
planet.
one random Star Wars video I have seen before was talking about like Ewoks eating stormtroopers.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. So yeah. now that I hear that name again, yes, that sounds very familiar.
Yeah, so we'll go. I have some non-discriminate meats.
I looked up for Ewoks predators or carnivores, and it says as Ewoks are a carnivorous race that considers humanoid flesh a delicacy. They prepare fires in anticipation of eating Han, Luke, and Chewbacca to absorb their power.
Maybe we
Is
should
that-
have stopped by Snuggles for his specific.
That's fucking
blend of,
hilarious.
Well, I have nondescript meat.
we
Ah,
could-
so that's why they were being roasted alive. Ah, I get it now.
I thought they were sacrificing them to C-3PO.
Right, that's what I figured. They were just sacrificing them, but no, apparently they
No,
were
they just
roasted.
wanted to eat.
Well, hold on. Where is that? Because that could be information added later on, and that wasn't the intention.
Potentially.
Well, whether it's not the I don't care if it's the intention or not. That's canon, and I'm taking it no other way.
You know what
Yeah.
else is canon at Spencer?
Nope, don't
no,
say it.
No, it's not canon.
It's not canon.
It's officially canon. So I mean.
It's not canon.
Anyways, so yeah,
Reality can be whatever it wants.
we got some non-discriminate meat, maybe from some black market sellers. So some of it might be humanoid. Anyways, I stick in the ship freezer. Let's go.
On our way.
Don't eat that, anyone.
All right, you start heading off to Endor. You make it there. You see a shit ton of really big trees and some oceans.
Okay, I do the same thing that I did with HK on Hoth.
He's you talk to HK Droid. Look for the trees.
No, like the pointing thing.
He
Or-
points and he just points everywhere. It's like tree, 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 tree.
Are there any permanent settlements with like a spaceport here? That would be a decent place to check
No.
first.
No, there's not.
That is very.
He does mention as you start to get closer to one thing, he's like, tree. As you approach, even though these trees are like some of these trees grow to thousands of meters tall, you see one that stands above the rest.
Alex,
almost-
hold on,
almost-
Alex. I need to throw this out there real quick. You're not mixing Endor up with Kashyyyk, are you?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
There's legitimately Endor trees that reach more than like a.
Well,
couple
no.
thousand.
I wanted to be sure because Kashyyyk has that whole single big tree, and so I
Right.
figured I'd ask make sure you weren't mixing that up.
No.
Okay.
Endor has like the exact same thing as Kashyyyk.
Okay, that's. So I guess we're landing there. Is there a clearing nearby? Hopefully.
We may just have to have the VCX wait in orbit and take the Y-wing down.
There's a grove of trees
do
that you
that
see
too.
that are even taller than some of these very large redwoods you've passed.
Can we land on the trees?
There are platforms, but it'd be hard to land on it, and you're not sure if it could support your weight.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I
So-
think we'll have to have the VCX
Yeah.
wait in orbit, and we'll take the Y-wing down.
Yeah, probably a good idea.
Maybe the Sheathapede?
The what?
Sheathapede.
The Sheathapede?
I thought it was called.
The werewolf.
The
The shuttle.
Sheathapede.
Yeah,
It's called
sure.
the Sheathapede. It's a shuttle.
I
Yeah,
don't
the
care.
Sheathapede.
Yeah. So you
Well,
take your
it was a
shuttle down.
Y-wing previously, wasn't it?
No, it was never a Y-wing. It's literally called the Sheathapede.
Cool.
You take that down. You hop in. You go down. Cadmark is still up there with Lawark and Bastila. Unless you're taking her with, for whatever reason.
No.
No, I don't think that's a smart plan at the exact
You take the Sheathapede down. Are you landing on one of the platforms? Are you landing on the ground? What do you...
Do
we're
we
doing.
think that platform could support us? And do we see anywhere we could go from that platform that would be like useful?
There are bridges, and you can see Ewoks like walking around.
Okay.
It seems like these grove of trees are like a hub of them.
Okay, can we kind of feel the box at this point, or nothing?
You feel a bit of it.
Okay, so we know that we're...
Okay, well, I'm gonna grab one of the boxes, and I'm gonna grab my meats, and I'm gonna have them drop me off on one of the platforms.
I'm gonna go with you, because I can negotiate somehow.
Okay.
I don't want. Like, I'm guessing we're having
and
R14s.
You're met with a group of Ewoks.
So I just kind of like.
One looking better decorated than the rest.
I approach the one that's more decorated and give like a little bow, and then I like hand the meat that I brought with me to him, or like produce it and offer it to him, as like a.
In the deepest voice possible, the decorated one just thanks you with the meat. It's like, thank you for this meat.
Oh, you speak common?
Yes, I am one of few here.
My apologies for assuming that you did not. Me and my friends here have come searching for something. A box that looks similar to this. Have you seen anything like it?
You are not welcome here. You can leave.
Is there a reason?
Why do you need box?
Well, see, we found this woman named Basila, and we've been searching for all these boxes, and we've been finding lightsaber parts. Do you know what a lightsaber is?
I do not care.
Anyways,
This is our box. You can go.
anyways, like we turned it on,
Is
and this
there
dude
anything
was
you would be
talking
willing
to us.
trade for the box?
We could bring you a lot of dead people.
How many?
We're pretty good at killing people. I'm.
How many do you want?
10,000 bodies, nothing less.
Oh shoot.
What
Some of
if-
us might even have trouble supplying that one.
What if we make a deal to send you millions within like the next 10 years, and they'll start coming here completely unaware of your presence. So then you could have the thrill of the hunt against them, as well as a feast of likely millions of them.
I go up to him and I'm like, yo, this isn't. We're not actually doing this right.
Go with it.
All right, make a persuasion check.
Stanley can help me out here. like
This
it's like
is not your
Stanley,
average
clearly,
walk.
clearly-
This is gonna be a daunting check.
clearly
It's
Stanley.
coercion. Would it be coercion? Probably.
Coercion or persuasion.
I remove 2 setbacks and have a yellow, green, and blue. Do you have anything better?
You can
No.
still assist and apply your
I
boost.
can give you a boost. I've got a yellow and a green for my coercion, so.
Okay, so
Are you able to add force die to your checks yet?
Not yet. I don't.
Are
think
you sure?
I'm
Do you
right.
which ones do you have?
For what?
Just skill trees. I think influence would give you
I
force
do-
dice to that.
My force powers tree does not yet. No, I am literally. I can get that now, but I do not have it.
Okay.
So, okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be a red and 2 purples.
No setback that I can remove. Disappointing.
Well, they have no reason to distrust you.
That is.
There's a I don't know if that's a. I'm not sure if I should
No.
be happy or sad about that because there was totally a triumph, but there was also 2 failures.
So
You succeed with
try.
1.
We have 1 net advantage.
Mhm.
Did you roll the boost from the last rolls?
There's
I
like
did not know that I had
no.
some.
Oh, okay.
If you want, we can show you box,
Yes, I would like
but
to
you
see
do
it.
not take.
No, we do not need to take now.
Give me meat, and you can look at box.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Do-
go back
do you-
into the ship and wheel out like a entire like carton of it.
Okay.
Yeah, I brought
You
much
can bring
meat.
out a bunch of meat.
I'm gonna grab the lightsaber tinker kit.
Nondescript meat.
Do you? Yeah, I'm gonna grab the lightsaber tinker kit.
Okay. The Ewoks lead you. That little group leads you to down the wooden path. As you spiral down, you reach the bottom, and this big grove of trees seem to be growing out of one giant trunk. And in this giant trunk you enter, and kind of built into the core is the box inlaid in there.
Mm-hmm.
Would you
Behold, the seed of the tree.
Would you mind horribly if we saw what was inside the box?
You do not touch box.
May you
We do
touch
not
the
touch
box and open?
Me no touch box.
No one
What
touches
happens
the
if you
box.
touch the box?
Touch box. Bad things happen.
Can I
But-
try and
Takes
persuade
deep,
him that?
you die.
Can I try and persuade him to let us
Sure.
with influence? I don't have. I can't force with coercion yet.
By the way, if
Same.
you want me to, Spencer, I can make him forget about our previous discussion and try again.
Not now. Not yet.
Yeah, but add a setback.
I had a setback. Well, I remove a set. I remove
And I can
two
only do it
setbacks.
once per
Right.
session,
So-
but
Okay, so same boost stuff. So. Like realistically. Oh,
What the fuck? He
I
succeeds!
succeed with an
Okay, he
escape.
says, yes, you touch box. So as you approach the box to go touch it and look inside, you say whatever about like healing the seed or whatever, like so that
Mhm.
doesn't kill people
Yeah.
or whatnot.
Healing the seed.
As you get closer, the trunk of the tree starts to glow.
Oh boy, here we go again.
And everything around, and like the leaves that have been falling, like start to have a faint glow to them, as well as if everything is, has light emanating from it. And inside the box, you open it, you see the rest of the outer casing for the lightsaber. And now you have to make a discipline check. You get a boost because you
Hard discipline.
have dealt
again?
with this before. It's going to be a hard check, but I'm
Am
going
I,
to increase it by giving you a red as well as a hard
So,
check.
hold on, did he just give Standbot permission, or did he give us permission?
He gave both of you
Yeah.
permission. So
Okay.
if you're going to interact with it, you have to do the
I
same
think
thing.
considering
but
your
because
discipline
of-
and what happened last time you lost,
No, because you can fix me if I do go wrong, but there
that's
is...
considering that I'm fine.
That also relies on you having destiny points, which you have none currently.
Yeah.
No, it only relies if he fails.
Right.
Fine, I'll wait. If Standbot fails, then I'll try.
So that is a
Success.
success
You
with
succeed.
1 threat.
Yeah, so take
Okay.
a strain. And you succeed. You hear like the scream start to enter your brain.
Wait,
thoughts.
what's the difficulty on this one?
For Spencer, it was increased because he rolled a daunting.
Oh, okay. What's it
but
for?
It's hard for you. Alright,
Yay.
it's definitely a success.
Okay.
With
Now I
So
want to
take
roll.
one strain.
I want to roll a stealth check to swipe the contents of the box and close it.
That's gonna be more of a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand isn't a thing.
Yeah.
Right, but it's kind of grouped under skullduggery.
Yeah.
Stealing,
it-
sneaking things, stuff like that is all skullduggery. So make a
Hey,
skullduggery check
I don't like being turned into
at a
food.
daunting
Let's,
difficulty.
chill out a little bit.
Oh boy, at that level, I don't want to try it.
Well, right, there's a bunch of guards looking at it.
Damn.
And there's people around, like, watching you interact with it, because usually it's a sight to behold when someone touches it.
Okay, I'm going to ask them if we will cook up the meat or whatnot. Very interesting indeed. What has happened as a result of this box? You have told us that there are occurrences?
Yes.
What
You
kinds
walk-
of things?
Go crazy with life.
I see.
Hmm.
Now, I believe we may know how to fix that. However, it seems to me like this
No
box
fix.
is very... You don't want it fixed?
No fix.
But why?
No fix.
Methinks he gets his power from the box.
Have you ever touched this box, my friend?
No.
Not that way.
I don't know what to do here.
Okay, you go now.
Can I try and
bunch of
persuade him to make
midgets
it to
just
let us
tried
take
to-
the box?
Escort you out.
Can I try and persuade him to let us take the box with influence, maybe?
Sure, but you're not going to be able to influence everyone.
Well, we don't have to. We just have to influence him. He's the
Maybe.
chief.
We'll see.
And you can, if you biff this hard, I can technically give you a second chance. However, I get once. I don't know if I want
Yeah.
to try that.
Biffed.
Okay.
Okay, I'll use. Let's see. So it's a hard deception check. If I fail, then this just nothing happens. What is my deception skill? It is this. Alright.
Joe, do you have any sort of skullduggery?
No.
Alright.
I succeed!
What are you trying to do?
Now you see me, so he forgets the conversations that he had with us.
What is that against?
That's not a good idea.
Well, no, like your last one of trying to convince
Oh,
him
okay.
to.
Oh, what is that against? His perception?
It's just make a hard deception check
Oh, okay.
to make another NBC's equal to cunning. So I have 2 cunning, so it's that guy, and then whoever looks like the second most important guy here.
Okay.
And since the rest of them can't speak English, it doesn't really matter.
Yes, that is extremely true.
Okay, so I'm gonna try that again then.
I can't do that again, so
Well,
don't fuck up.
rest in peace. Ooh, barely.
Hey, he didn't.
Yes.
I was like, you touch box. You take box. A bunch of the guards.
We do not need the
well,
box.
they're
We
not
simply
even
need the
reacting.
contents.
Right, the guards don't even react because they don't understand basic. So.
Very well. Then I guess we take the box. We bow to him, and we leave.
And then get the hell out of there.
Yes.
A bunch of the Ewoks just kind of all look at you, stare at you, like crooked head, like what the fuck do they think they're doing?
I'm assuming the leader is like.
Oh yeah, the guy there is like.
They
doing the
take
whole
box.
Ewokies.
They free us from curse of box.
No,
They
this is
grant us
speaking
life.
Ewokies, talking to them. But Ewok that is surprisingly big for it being Ewok, almost Standbot size,
God.
drops down from the tree, much better decorated with an envoy of also larger Ewoks. Much better decorated than the guy you're talking to. He's like, no, take box.
Oh,
Why?
shoot. Here
Why
we
do
go
you
again.
need box?
Box is life.
What does the box do for you? Because let
Box
me
is
assure
life.
you, this box does not grant life.
Can
And
I
I-
try and
Here's
heal
life.
them?
I
Can
produce.
I try and give something life?
Yes. Allow us
Is
to
there
show
something-
you.
Is there?
Do you have any ill? Any dying? We will trade one life for another.
No,
You
Ewok
have
strong.
a-
Weak Ewok go die.
What is he referring to us?
I think he's referring to us.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to sort of bow to him and say, in about I promise you, in about 10 or 20 years' time, there will be a bountiful harvest for you. And then I'm gonna grab Stanvot and then roll an athletics check to get the fuck out of there. That would be
Okay.
athletics, right? Just book it.
It's gonna be a hard athletics, but yes.
This is fine by me. Hard
I don't
athletics.
think this is a good
Understand.
idea.
Oh
If
no,
you
don't.
were pulling Standbot,
Oh no, he's over my shoulder.
okay, then add a setback for that.
This is perfectly acceptable for me.
Oh, you have a 2 force ready now.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh god. Well.
All right,
That's a pretty big success. I just kind of bow before him, grab Sam, throw him on my shoulder, and just in one leap do a back flip to the.
You move so quickly. You do the cartoon swoop.
Just ceases to exist.
A poof of smoke goes as you leave, and the big Ewok is like,
What?
Where the fuck did he go? Looking around, like looking in the trees.
We're already on the ship and leaving.
Get in the trees. They don't speak Ewokese.
哎呀枪，哎呀xin xiao ai chua.
A bunch of Ewok guards, like the royal-looking guards too, start climbing up the tree viciously as you are booking your way up.
And R14 is prepping it to just. I mean, we don't have to get very far.
Your ship is
but-
ready, and you can GTFO.
Yeah, we're gone. I mean, I kind of want to go death mode and kill a bunch of Ewoks, but I feel like this
No.
is the better route. We could do it. Just horde of Ewoks.
You know, I could have convinced him to let us trade, but I guess you just wanted to go for murder.
No, I mean,
Not actual murder, but you know.
I'm not gonna lie. I do think it would be really funny if we just stood our ground on the platform and just butted them off. We could, in theory, but we're just gone. We're leaving.
Yeah. So we're back in the ship by now, I guess.
Yep, I was not expecting you to succeed in persuasions.
We have me. Why did you not expect?
But yeah,
that?
it was not supposed to be.
Alex,
serious.
what was your thought process when I started to assemble my athletics?
I think I have to leave because I gotta take a shower. I'm like waking up really early tomorrow.
That's okay. You guys went through 2 planets. So you finished off 1. You did Endor,
Yeah, 1.5.
and Dennis isn't here, so that's all right.
Yeah, I'd say we kind of did enough today.
Yeah. Yeah, you
So how
guys
many
actually
boxes
got
do we
through
have
way
now?
more than you probably ever have because we didn't have to stop for an hour.
Sius, how many boxes do we end up getting now?
We have all of them but 1, I believe.
So
We
if
just
I
have-
so assembling, what all are we still missing?